good, YouTube? Today, I want to look at cops that were predators. Yep, I know it's scary. What you mean you patrolling the law, but you also patrolling children? What are you, a preschool teacher? Anyways, let's get started.
Cops should be the ones who protect the public from dangerous people. But what happens when cops find out there's a pedophile among them?
You better arrest them.
Found in the deleted section.
Huh?
I can't give you that.
Wait, okay, hold on. First and foremost, we got someone deleting evidence. Another person using Toy Story toys on kids. What are we doing?
Here are 4 times when cops realized their colleague was a pedophile.
Look at all of them and tell me they don't deserve to be on some offenders list already. It's like we already know. Like, look at the dude on the left. He only has 3 hair follicles left.
Starting with the case of Detective Robert Strand. On May 25th,
The only thing he was detecting was some children.
2022. Officers were deployed to the arrest of Robert Strand after a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that he had almost 100 child sexual abuse materials.
Sir, can I have you do me a favor? Set your paperwork on
This dude had a whole Pokemon collection.
Behind your back for me. Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay.
Yeah, his ass better go to jail.
I want to get you into this vehicle quickly. Okay. But I don't want you to take anything you don't need to have.
2 months before the arrest, officers obtained a search warrant for Robert's internet history, where they discovered he had downloaded over 90 images of girls barely 13 years old and juveniles as young as infants being...
Dude, these are not baseball cards. Why are you collecting children's images, gang? 92 gifts of children? 92? And you wanted them in gift format too? You wanted to see a whole video? Arrest this man immediately.
Sexually abused by adults.
You're being placed under arrest where we'll be getting an arrest warrant for you, sworn out today for possession of child pornography.
Damn. Should have never had that CP.
Sexual exploitation of a child, of children, possession statute.
Okay, the biggest thing for me is I do this for everybody. I don't want a big scene made about anything.
No, you are not collecting children's photo for everybody, gang. You are collecting it for you. Imagine going to jail as a police and a predator. Damn.
Be as discreet as possible. Cooperate with me, we'll be fine. Let's get this portion done and do what we gotta do.
The cops explained to Robert the reason for his arrest and his present transportation to a meetup point where officers from another police department would take over the case. Robert had no warning he was getting arrested that day, and so was expected to be anxious about the situation. But what he said next proved that wasn't the case.
Yes, sir.
What is he saying?
Pick up your dogs? Yes. Yeah, let me get my, I'm gonna bring your notepad out.
You need to be getting yourself a lawyer and you worrying about a dog. How that make sense?
The information, absolutely, we'll do that. Are those cuffs good for you? Okay. All right, sir, go ahead and give me the name. It's gonna be Sherry. Sherry? Strand. S-T-R-A-N-D. Okay. Is there anything that she needs to know other than just take the dogs? Just take the dogs.
Damn.
Okay, as soon as they're completed the residence with the search warrant, I'll let her know and we'll get that.
You ain't never seen them dogs again, gang.
Robert knew that if convicted and found guilty of his alleged felony crime, he was likely to spend anywhere from 5 to 20 years in prison. But he somehow...
How much is that in dog years? Oh yeah, they're growing old, buddy.
Unfazed by this possibility and worried more about the welfare of his dogs. During his arrest, other officers were also dispatched with a warrant for the search of his home. They wanted to get all the information about the case, and so did Robert.
So, I know you probably can't tell me who or when or why. Was it, yeah, just telling if it was in the deleted section?
Sir, I don't...
Oh, I forgot what folder I had all the children's photos at. Was it for the recreational use? Was it in my sports section? The deleted files? Point is you had it. Why are you acting like, oh shit, I should have encrypted it? Dude, just stop saving children's photos.
Sip. I'm not that guy.
Oh, okay.
You are that guy, pal.
So I know there was nothing...
Yeah, I don't deal with the forensics. I'm unaware of how that operates. I mean, I have a very, very small IQ when it comes to that, but I'm sure that Special Agent Pena will be able to answer some questions for you, absolutely.
Damn.
I wish I did, but I do not.
Oh, you're fine. So what happens from here?
You're arrested.
Go
You're
ahead
meeting
and
Drake.
finish processing all the scenes.
Okay.
We're gonna turn you over to Rio Rancho Police Department for transport and detention.
Damn.
And
Is it gonna be this jail here or Santa Fe? Do you know?
sir, I don't.
Okay, so
I'm
it'll
unaware
be
of
this
how.
jail.
Yeah, I'm unaware how Rio Rancho deals with these types of
You're done.
detentions.
You're done.
I don't know. But I'm sure we'll advise them of who you are.
Okay.
And
A
so that'll
pedophile.
be taken into
Let me just
consideration.
say that for you. Get him out of here, coach. He's
I
done.
really wish you guys would take me to jail because Rio knows me just as well. That's what's
Yeah.
the baddest.
We've made it a policy we utilize New Mexico State Police or local jurisdictional
Right.
officers to transport for us. So that's kind of how we run the process.
In the course of interrogation,
What
Robert
happened?
confirmed the existence of child sexual abuse material on his phone,
On the
disclosing
phone?
that he had deleted them immediately after viewing them.
That doesn't make it any better. Hey, look, cops. I know I might have downloaded a couple photos off of a preschool, but I deleted them. They're gone. They're erased. Does 3 seconds harm anyone? Like, dude, that doesn't make it any better. Arrest him.
But in their search, agents discovered a GIF of a girl between 6 and 10 years old being sexually abused by a man.
Yeah, sit him in a chair, but make it super electric. This man better have the Michael Jackson syndrome and turn black. Because what?
Cite photos of Strand having sexual relations with a computer-generated preteen male. After minutes of waiting for his transport, Robert became increasingly anxious and began asking questions that had
What?
already been answered.
Like
I don't know
what?
You can answer, but was that found in the deleted section?
Dude, why you want to know? You want to be safe for next time?
Right now, it'll be listed in the where it was found,
Okay.
in the arrest warrant.
Yeah. Anything I knew about was.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, no problem.
Why are you asking this? You should be asking for a lawyer.
Okay.
Matter of fact, no.
Okay.
So what's next?
You're guilty. You're going to
what's
jail.
Next is Rio's coming. They're gonna transport you to their holding cell,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna finish out my warrant, send it to my prosecutors. Prosecutor's gonna approve it, and then I'm gonna walk over here and get a judge.
You're done. You're
Look
done,
to see
buddy.
if I can get a judge to
You're
sign the arrest
finished.
warrant. Once the arrest warrant is signed out, you'll be booked on that arrest warrant. All right. Any other questions?
No, I appreciate you guys.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Robert, who had recently become a detective, had been with the police department for 8 years before his crimes were uncovered.
Damn.
He was placed on administrative leave and charged with 5 counts of possession of child pornography.
How long?
After being released on a bond, Robert was barred from having unsupervised internet access.
Yeah, y'all better be looking at what he's searching.
Prohibited from going to areas where children aged below 16 could be present.
Make it below 20, actually. He don't even deserve to be around adults. Matter of fact, make it below 90. Ship him to Mars.
This next case involved a deputy sheriff who desperately needed a lawyer.
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
In April 2020, police received an anonymous tip that an officer, Jalen Devon, had engaged sexually with a minor. Jalen, unaware of the report, arrived at the county sheriff's jail where he worked and was invited to the interrogation room,
hell
where he
nah.
would discover the unfortunate reality that awaited him.
Imagine being the rest of the people that work with him. They gotta be disgusted. They gotta treat this man normal, acting like he ain't do nothing wrong, when the whole time he touching little kids, bro. All right, Bill Cosby. All right, Josh Giddy.
Actually, doing
What?
an investigation on some allegations that we have to obviously.
It's
look
not
into,
allegations.
law enforcement
Yeah.
He did
officers,
it.
So you know that we look into everything equally.
After reading him his rights, the detective began questioning Jalen on his personal life to
Okay.
build rapport and make him feel at ease and unthreatened.
No, threaten
And I
him.
hear your schedule recently changed. How do you feel about the schedule change?
Yeah. 7, 12 and a half in a row. Kills you.
Wait, were we talking about 7.5 years old or your job time? Because I don't know what he's talking about. Stop treating him nice.
Off is nice, but it flies by, so.
Jalen somehow divulged personal information to the detectives, probably with the thought that they were unimportant to the case with the minor. But he would soon realize that they would become a huge asset later on in the interrogation.
And I know when it comes to Facebook, you connect it to an email address. And then your Instagram account, what, same email?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And I know sometimes with Snapchat, they'll have you either sign up with a phone number.
He's
or
setting
email.
himself up.
I believe it's my phone number.
I'm sorry, an adult with a Snapchat, like a grown adult, and you still using Snapchat? Yeah, buddy, arrest him.
With seemingly innocent motives, the detectives now had Jalen's email address and phone number. But while he answered all questions, his arms were crossed and he was swaying in his chair.
He guilty.
Clear signs that he was nervous.
Yup.
And that made sense because Jalen was a police officer, so he knew if he was in the interrogation room and wasn't the one asking the questions, he was in for something big.
Am I able to ask what this is about?
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that
you stroking it?
We looked into it. It looks similar to you, so I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oop, so this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
Damn, dude, they caught you in 4K. You either tooting that butt up or you stroking your shit. What are you doing, gang?
Okay, so this picture right here. How old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20?
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah,
You did,
probably
a minor.
my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously,
You have a wife and you're messaging children? Huh? Come on. Why don't people want a happy life anymore? People just want their life to be on hard mode. Stop messaging children.
the other girls back in the day too, but
Okay?
I can't remember.
Okay.
The detective showed Jalen a picture of him connected to the reports, and he denied sending them to anyone else other than his wife and some girls on Snapchat a long time ago. While answering the questions,
What?
Jalen kept his eyes down and avoided the detective's gaze, and that wasn't going to go unnoticed.
This photo came up in connection with some allegations about you communicating with a younger female on Snapchat.
Okay.
Have you ever communicated with any females that we've already recognized that yes you have with your recruit from the past?
Damn.
Is there anyone else you've communicated with on Snapchat?
I mean, back then, no, just close friends and coworkers and stuff like that.
Apparently his friends are at 10 years old.
Anyone recently?
No.
This was Jalen's 5th year as a police officer, and he had been trained
And
for half
last.
a decade in the art of remaining calm and even concealing his emotions when necessary. The one-word reply, closed body language, and evasion of eye contact all rang alarms to the detectives that there was something he didn't want them to know. But he quickly realized that they knew a lot more than he thought.
Well, along with the photo came
What?
some additional information about your personal life.
Like?
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
So is there any reason why the person would say they're you and share your information?
Sounds like it'd be someone that knows me then, obviously.
Yeah, and it's you.
I don't know who. I don't have any enemies that would be doing something like that.
While interrogating suspects, detectives have the permission to lie about having evidence that convicts the suspect, so that the suspects feel helpless and come clean. Being a cop, Jalen knew this all too well and decided not to call their bluff, but
Damn.
to double down and claim it was an enemy who shared his info. The only way he knew the detective wasn't bluffing was if she somehow knew the exact details that he shared with the minor.
Can I ask what information was shared? What they know?
Yeah,
we
you know
you're a
it.
baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that information was kind of shared.
Okay.
Your work schedule.
It's been 5 years now I've worked here.
Specifically the transition to 7 days on.
Oh my goodness, bro. She caught you with 4K, bro. She might be like younger than me. This might be Einstein, bro. How they catch you on the dot like that?
Days off.
Really.
Oh!
I haven't shared anything like that recently.
Well, shit. You clearly have. What you gonna do now?
Stiff-bodied, breathing into his chest and arms wrapped around himself for comfort, Jalen realized he mistook the detective's friendly personality for ignorance, and it was clear now that things were only going to get worse.
Damn.
I know as an athlete, sometimes when I would do my usernames and stuff, I would kind of use a combination of my things that I know about myself, right? So that way I wouldn't forget it.
She's smart.
So this particular picture came from an account with this username, right? J178211.
Is that his birthday? What's
and I
happening?
recognize that your jersey name in college was 17.
Yes, it
And
was.
then high school was 82. And it was 11.
Yo, oh my, yo, she's a genius.
In
I
2011.
never had 11.
No, as far as you graduated in 2011.
I did, yeah.
And it goes by J. And it is a Snapchat account that has some links to you.
Okay.
Okay? Jay, I'll be very honest. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, no, I never even heard of that account.
Damn.
The Snapchat account that shared Jalen's picture and personal details with the minor was J178211, a combination of his name, 17 being his baseball jersey number in college, 82 his jersey number in high school, and 11 standing for his graduation year of 2011.
Yo!
On top of that, it was linked to Jalen's email address and phone number. After several questions, Jalen asked for a lawyer, although regrettably a little too late. This case involved 4 victims between the ages of 12 and 14.
4? You went on a home run, bro. 4 of them? Shit, gang. You thought you wasn't gonna get caught, buddy? Police officers like this running the nation, it'd be tough. Damn, bro. Imagine if he was like a school officer.
With prosecutors contending that there were more than 41 victims who couldn't be tracked down.
Oh yeah, nah, he was scouting the whole high school. I knew he wasn't done with that baseball career of his. He wanted to go back and pitch one more time to kids, bro.
To verify their ages. Jalen pleaded guilty to 18 felony and 2
Damn!
misdemeanor charges. And was
18?
sentenced to 12 years in state
Oh, buddy, you are finished.
prison. While Jalen eventually pleaded guilty to his crimes, the next
That's a
cop's
real home
denial
run.
was an entirely
Ew,
different level.
hold on, put that mask on, bro. Yo, give him 3 more years for being this chop. I'm not gonna lie, the COVID mask really saved some of y'all because this shit like right here is unacceptable.
Listen, I'm out here. I know what you're right here to do.
I'm not here to do nothing.
Listen.
I'm here to get a Turkey Hill ice.
On August
don't know.
15th, 2020,
You're here to meet a
two men
child.
had agreed to meet up at a store after talks on a dating platform. But upon making contact,
What?
they weren't so happy to meet each other.
Hey, what's going on?
What you here for?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
What you right here for?
What's that?
What you right here for, Paul?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm here to meet some of my friends.
Here to meet your friends?
Your friends
The
are
man in the
13
car
now?
identified himself as Paul, and he acted quite strangely for someone approached by a person he had planned on meeting. But that was because the person with the camera wasn't the person he thought he'd meet there, and he was in for something big.
I'm here to get some I'm here to get a Turkey Hill iced tea.
What the hell's a turkey iced tea?
Don't. Keep your hands where I can see him.
Who are you?
20 seconds into the strange interaction, Paul's story had changed from meeting friends to getting iced tea. The man with the camera wasn't in a police uniform, but Paul put his hands up anyway. Obvious signs that he was nervous and had been caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do.
Listen, I'm out here. I know what you're right here to do.
I'm not here to do nothing.
Listen.
I'm here to get a Turkey Hill iced tea.
You hit up
Yo, that's dangerous though. You catching a cop. What if he gets a gun out or some shit?
one of my decoys already.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
buddy, you got the wrong guy.
Buddy.
The man with the camera, Musa Harris, had logged into an online dating platform and appeared as a 15-year-old boy
Damn.
only to be messaged by Paul that night to meet up at the store for some type of sexual pleasure. So Paul arrived at the store hoping to find a teenage boy. But
Okay.
Instead, he was stared in the face by a predator catcher.
Buddy. Paul.
No. My name's not Paul.
You just said Paul.
No.
You just said your name Paul.
My name's not Paul. You got the wrong guy, buddy.
The man had faked his online persona so well that it was the first answer his brain could think of in a hostile situation. But when he realized the extent of the situation,
What?
he tried so hard to disassociate himself from the persona that his brain entered a flight mode.
What's good?
What did he
man?
do?
What's up? What's up? There's another one right
You're
here.
You're not playing no homie game with me. You're not playing no
Did you start
Got
believing?
one
You better
right here.
leave before you get smacked.
game with me.
Get the license. Oh yeah, GG's, buddy. GG's. You're cooked.
Get your
No.
ass out of here.
The predator catcher had struck again, but at that time, he didn't know who exactly he had caught. The man he caught was ex-police officer Leonard Golly.
Wait, what did he get terminated for? Liking children?
Terminated 3 years before this incident for breaking office protocol. He was ordered to undergo sex therapy and is now registered as a Tier 3 sex offender.
Yo,
Leonard was
that's the
sentenced
last
to
level,
1
right?
to 2 years in prison and 5 years of probation.
Wait, how that makes sense? So what did the other dude that got 12 years do? He was really ready to tickle their butt.
But the next suspect's crimes earned him 440 years in prison.
I don't know nothing about the lady. She was scared to death.
On June 10, 2006, at approximately 12:30 a.m.,
What?
a female 911 caller reported a man looking through her window, and upon arrival of police, they saw their colleague, Jeffrey, by the side of the
Doing
house.
what?
Jeffrey was arrested and taken to an interrogation room with the hopes of a sensible explanation, but the detective was left disappointed.
Did you meet up with the police officer last night? You're talking about Zena. Yes. When I was walking around by the lake. looking
What
at
the
the
hell
road
you
down
do
there,
to get 400 years? Is that even possible?
I drove down there.
And did what?
Couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep.
All right. Houses come up for sale in that area all the time. I'm in interested in buying my mother.
At nighttime, huh? You interested at looking at houses at nighttime to sleep in? Dude, you're trying to link a minor. What type of terrible excuse this is?
She lives up in Greeley.
Oh, no. Look, I went to her house to see if she wanted cake. I cooked up cake. I fed her. You know, I was gonna ask her if you wanted to play Fortnite. Like, even I could think of better excuses than this shit. What is this?
She's, you know, she's poor. She's
Huh?
on fixed income. I wanted to move closer to us. Houses come for sale. There's a townhome
Shut up.
for sale.
Liar.
But anyway, I was looking to see what kind of access went down to that lake.
Okay.
That's all. All right, I was starting to walk around, parked, walked down, looked at the lake. When I was leaving, where'd you park it? I don't know the name of the street.
But it wasn't right there where you were at.
It was by the lake.
Jeff stuck with his story, and after over an hour of interrogation,
What?
he was allowed to leave the station. But the authorities weren't satisfied with his testimony.
Of
and
course.
An investigation was carried out which revealed something very shocking.
What?
After searching Jeff's police computer,
What happened?
authorities found that he had recently run the license of the woman whose house he was arrested that night. But that wasn't all. Authorities also found the names of 2 other women, Christy Mills and Sarah Combs Gliege, who were violently raped at their home by a man matching Jeff's description.
Oh my goodness, you're a rapist? Is that why? Oh, hell nah, bro. Give him the death penalty, bro. He don't deserve to live, bro. Let's be real.
And what does he say to you?
He said that I'm only here to burglarize you. I don't want to hurt you, but if you scream, if you make any noise, I'll shoot you.
Yo!
The next thing I remember is he was on top of me in the bed. He actually taped all the way around my head so that I wouldn't be able to open my mouth at all. Tape over my eyes.
Nice!
I couldn't see, and then he actually took the pillowcase off my pillow and put it over my head as well.
That must have been scary.
Extremely.
At the beginning,
Oh,
it
she
was
good, bruh.
gun to my head, knife to
Another
my
woman.
throat. Every single thing he did, he was physically threatening me.
Yo.
He knew everything about me. What my sister looks like, to what car my husband drove, my work schedule. He knew where I worked out, height, weight, way he carried himself. He had very distinct, bright blue eyes. I knew, you know, I would be able to pick them out as soon as I saw that person.
During the investigation, Christy and Sarah were asked to pick Jeff out from a photo lineup, and even though they claimed he wore a mask during the attacks, they were able to identify Jeff as the rapist, stating that his clear blue eyes were too glaring to forget. After an extensive court process,
What happened
a
to him?
jury found Jeff guilty of 35 counts of rape,
Get his
kidnapping,
ass out
and
of there.
stalking, and he was charged with 440 years in prison.
Make it 1,000,000 years, man. Get this man in the dirt, bro. He better be 6 feet under. Anyways, YouTube, that is when perverted cops get caught. Let me know which cop y'all thought was the worst. Probably the last one. All of them are horrible and terrible, all right? Join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch, make sure to subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Watch for life. Stay safe. Love y'all. And peace.